when I came into it that we were expecting maybe to do a little more hands-on work, and so it was a little bit different getting to realize that it was about relationships, we were a perfect group for that because we were small and we all do a really good job of building relationships and making connections with other people.
We thought we might be having opportunities to meet with some students, or maybe that we might be painting something or tearing out a wall somewhere. And I remember about the second night here in El Salvador, we were all talking about we don't feel like we've done anything because we hadn't built anything. But then we kept talking, and the conversation turned where we realized that what we were building was relationships and the importance of that, and hoping to keep laying that groundwork for the future ministries here, the people that are going to be here long after we leave.
Hang out with Tiana's family and her kids, and like that little boy I was playing with, he kept wanting me to pick him up and shoot him around like he was a shotgun, or like Marco, who's just in love with the camera, and Ricardo, who just loved playing soccer. He's good at it. He's just anything soccer. I mean, I really feel like, and like the way Tiana opened up for us, it was really cool because it seemed like, you're just there, you're part of the family. We got to eat with them and hang out with them. It's pretty great.
I was definitely really surprised by the kind of focus on the relationships we've built with people here, and we were able to become really close with the people at a private school here, and they spoke really well good English, so that was super convenient for us. But they showed us just how kind the people of this country are, and they offered to help us do whatever we needed to do. And so obviously we just made an immediate friendship because they were so kind and so open to us. And so we were lucky enough to bring them to the beach with us today, and it was awesome. They were just really sweet, and we had a lot in common, and I think it makes the world seem smaller, and it's really cool to see how their God is the same God as we have, and it was just nice.
The volcano was actually on my bucket list, and I was really excited about it, but about 3/4 of the way up the mountain, we were about 40 minutes shy of being able, before it closed. I really didn't know if I was going to make it. And before I came into this trip, I had told my church that there was something I was supposed to get that was to prepare me. I'm going to get emotional about this. And I stopped and I prayed. And I said, just let me make it to the top, because I've worked too hard. I took a deep breath, and I had a little energy, and as I started through, lots of things were revealed. And I'm getting ready to start a job that's going to be incredibly difficult. And so God revealed that it's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard job. But when you stop and you take a deep breath and you pray, I'll help you get through this. So when I actually reached the top, and everybody was still like 25, 30 yards away from me, and I saw the inside of the volcano, it took my breath away. And I was very much in awe of what just happened. And it made me realize that I can do it, and He's going to help me, and He's going to help me get there.
I started realizing you shouldn't look up to see how much further you have to go, or it's just tough. But we kept going, and then you got to the top, and it was just crazy. Especially because I've stayed in the mountains all my entire life, so I'd known nothing but like trees and hills. So I mean that was nuts to be on top of a volcano and see inside. And I mean it was crazy, and it started raining. So like me being me wasn't like prepared at all. So I didn't bring a rain jacket or anything, so it started raining and I was just drenched in sweat, so that froze. And then I just got soaked on the way down and lost the trail a little bit because it was just like a river coming all the way down the mountain. So that was pretty cool and exciting.
We had to get up at church and tell a little bit about, the way we got to this point. And I said there was something I was supposed to do. There was something I was supposed to see, and there was something I was supposed to learn to help me with this next phase of my life. And so the volcano experience was the next phase of my life. The something that I was supposed to see is that relationships are universal, no matter what the language barrier is, and that love is universal, no matter what the language barrier is. And the something that I was supposed to do was just realize and get down here and do all the things that we've done, which was vastly different than maybe what we expected. But what we did in building relationships at the school, and the opportunity that we hopefully will have to exchange internationally with some students, I think was all three of those were the most memorable parts.
The most impactful thing is, I would say, the natural beauty of El Salvador and getting to see God's work in this place and seeing how big God is with not just the natural beauty but the kindness of the people here, and seeing how much joy they have, and being able to interact with those people and build relationships has been so impactful. And I think I'm going back with being more aware of how great and how big my God is.
Do you have anything else you want to add on to it?
I love pupusas. I love this country. El Salvador is great. Yes.